Hey everybody, welcome to App Sessions, the place where we do jam sessions with our apps. Today we're taking another tour of another gadget inside the Korg Gadget, and we're going to be looking at that Brussels gadget. Brussels is a monophonic Anthem synthesizer. I'll show you what that means right now. Brussels is that kind of gadget that makes Deadmau5's job seem easy, or David Guetta. They do like the kind of, the Anthem. Anthem is a really good way. They do that kind of like pumping, rhythmic kind of Anthem song, and it, that you're familiar with in those kind of like dance, those dance productions. So let me just give a quick tour of how this works. It's actually really simple because it's so specific in its purpose. So let me just start and we'll just move across this way. Number one right here, we have the performer. These guys, these two, are going to give you the pump and repeat. So pump is that, that like whoa, whoa, whoa sound. And then repeat is going to do a little bit more sharper, and it's going to give you that more of a tack sound on the note. And you can slide these in, and you can see how that's blending with just the flat sound. These are something that like you'd see Deadmau5 kind of like adjust over time. Okay, so those are a lot of fun. Those are they're labeled as performing kind of like toggles and switches, and they truly are. They make it a lot of fun just to mess with, because it's going to sound good no matter what, but it's good. You're going to be able to vary the sound a lot with just using these two little tools. Okay, that's that. Next, we have the glide, which is basically the portamento in the other gadgets that we've been talking about. Glide is how fast does this note go from that sound to that sound, right? So there's no glide. It's an immediate transition. Let me turn the glide up. So you know how I feel about that. I'm just going to keep that at 0. Bottom is interesting. There's actually, so you can hear one oscillator going right there. If you turn up bottom, there's another oscillator going down, like an octave or two below. And when I turn it on, you can listen for that sub. So it's a sub-oscillator right there. You just turn that on for like the fill. It's a bass, and it's on the same octave, or it's the same, yes, it's an octave down on the same note. It just fills it in. Okay, this one's interesting. It's called twist. If you go down like this, it means you go up on the note. If you go over this way, it goes down on the note. Alright, interesting. And then down here we have the diffuse, which is like that grain that you hear. What's the difference between this and this? Just some distortion. It's called diffuse. Sounds like an organ. It sounds like a dance party. Interesting, huh? You don't have a dance party right now. Did we talk about filter yet? Filter is a, what is it, a high-pass filter? So you turn that down, and it's only going to let the lower notes come through. You hear when I turn up the bass. So you want to let the highs through, open up the filter. Another classic dance EBM kind of style technique right there. Alright, and then lastly, the last one is going to be the output, of course. But we have here the reverb. Now let me turn down these guys so you can hear that reverb working. Okay, so the tone is just going to be the tone of the reverb. It's a little bit more full, a little more round. And then here's the level. Really reverby, like a big room, or none at all, a small room. Alright, okay. So, and then, you know, they have the master output right here. That's the volume, basically. Cool, so this is the Brussels Monophonic Anthem synthesizer. We have a bunch of programs here already. That's the pumper, which is probably my favorite one of all these. There's 16, I guess, is the list that they come in the factory. Let me tap out just a rhythm for you guys. I already have a drum line. Cool. So this is the, again, the Brussels. Let me take you through just a few of the other presets, and then we'll just be done with this video. So, play. That is the Brussels. Happy jamming, everybody. Take care. We'll see you next time.